Hi, I'm Ellen Watts and welcome to the fourth in a series of videos called Cosmic Ordering Made Easier, How to Get More of What You Want More Often, after the name of my book. And this is tip 4 to help you do just that, get more of what you want more often. And the tip is be specific, be very specific. One of the chapters in the book is one of my favourite chapters, and it's called "The Just What I Asked For, but Not What I Wanted" stories. And it's just full of examples of where I wasn't specific enough. But the little one I'm going to tell you now, just to give the idea, was very early on in my cosmic ordering career. We just moved into this lovely bungalow, and I was down the bottom of the garden. In fact, I've got a cup of coffee here, so I'll act it for you. I was down the bottom of the garden and I was drinking my morning coffee, and I was looking at a huge gap where we'd had two massive 40-foot conifers come down. Actually, that was a cosmic order in itself. I did want them down. I was imagining a man with a chainsaw, and actually they came down in a freak windstorm that very night, and they managed to come down without hitting anything else at all. So it was a really, really good result. So I'm very happy. But it left this huge hole. And so I was looking at this hole, and what I was thinking was, lots of people had given us plants, been so kind moving in, but they were all little tiny tiddly plants, and you put them in a place like this, they just disappear under the weeds usually. So I was standing there having my coffee, and I thought, what I could really do with is somebody giving me a couple of really big plants for the good of all concerned. And as I came in back into the house, the phone was ringing, and it was my husband Rich, and he was working at that time at WH Smith's. He's a contractor working for Fujitsu, but he was in WH Smith's doing an office move. And so he said to me, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, I'm just about to start work." And he said, "Can you come in?" And I said, I can. He said, "Well, can you bring the Shoguns?" I said, "I can. Why?" And he said, "Oh, I've got a couple of things for you." So had no, I mean, there's no way this could be plants, right? So I said, "Yeah, sure, I'll come in." And I don't know, he was doing an office move, maybe it was filing cabinets or something useful. So we'd not long moved into the bungalow, so this was 4 times bigger than anything we had before. So all furniture greatly received. Anyway, I got there, none of that. It was two huge rubber plants. Now, as I went in and sort of looked at these plants, he went, "They're going to go on the skip if nobody takes them." And as I looked at them, have you ever seen rubber plants from an office where people just don't look after them? They had about 6 leaves between them, covered in dust. And I kind of look at them and I thought, oh, the skip is where they belong. But nevertheless, I wanted to support um, his passion for saving all things living. So I said, yes, of course. So we piled them into the Shogun, and they were sticking out of the open sunroof. And as I was driving back down the 419, and the last few leaves were going disappearing off down the 419, I couldn't help it. I was just laughing my socks off, driving along going, outdoor plants. I meant really big outdoor plants. So there you go. That's just one example of where you need to be really, really specific. You know what you're talking about probably, but the universe doesn't. And I don't know, the universe is quite polite. It wouldn't dream of reading your mind, although I'm sure it absolutely can. It will only do what you ask for. So think about that. It's no good saying, "I want to lose some weight." How much weight exactly? And there's no point saying, "I want more money." More money is just rubbish. You can just go out and pick a fiver up in the street, and now you've got more money. Think about what it is specifically you want. Okay, so that's tip number 4, everyone. Be specific, be very specific. Hope you're enjoying these tips. Hope you're enjoying listening. If you are, keep an eye out. I will be uploading more tips over the next few days. I've got about 30 in mind, but I keep thinking of new ones. But if you can't wait that long, if you're desperate to get your hands on everything right now, then don't forget you can go to www.ellen-unlimited.com, and there you will be able to get your hands on my book, Cosmic Ordering Made Easier, How to Get More of What You Want More Often. You can pick it up in any good bookstore in the UK, and in any library too. But if you want it signed by me, then please do get it from www.ellen-unlimited.com. And if you put a little note in the bit where you can put a little note and say who you'd like it signed for, I'm happy to sign it for you, or if you've got it for any presents, happy to do that too. So that's it. That's the end of video number 4. It's going, I'm getting there. And I look forward to seeing you on number 5. I wonder what I'm going to talk about then. I'll have a look and I'll tell you then. Bye for now.